Not me coming on here looking crazy, but girl, I'm back. Hey y'all, it's your girl Bree. Welcome to my channel. If you are new and welcome back if you're not new, girl. What it do? Clearly it's hair day. Alright, I'm in the middle of a pre-poo. Well, close to the end of a pre-poo. And I decided, you know what? I need to give the girls a life update because I've been gone for a whole month. The month of February literally got trashed as far as YouTube goes because a lot went down, and I'm about to spill all the tea, so let's get into it. Y'all know I'm using my African Pride pre-shampoo. There's that, you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, just keep watching so you can see and be put on to the magic that is this pre-poo. All right, in order to update y'all, I gotta start from the very beginning. So like 2023 started and it was cool, you know. Me and babe celebrated 1 year of being married, January 4th. That was great. And then about a week and a half to 2 weeks later, babe got into a really bad car accident. He got into a car accident on the highway. He was on his way back home from work. And you know, I had started to get worried because I'm used to him being in by a certain time. Like I kind of know his schedule, you know, so I know around such and such time he's gonna be home or not too far, whatever. Well, this particular night, girl, the time just kept going and I was like, all right, what's going on, right? Now at first I was like, you know what, maybe things just ran longer. I'm not gonna bother him or whatever. He probably got to talking like he normally do, whatever. But then after a while, like, I really started to get worried. And me and my mom were sitting at the table just chatting, finishing up our dinner. And I got a phone call from a number I didn't know. And I'm like, I know I ain't getting a spam call this late at night. Like, what is this about? And so I answered it because one, my husband wasn't in yet. So I was like, let me answer it just in case, right? So I answered it and I was like, hello. And the person on the end didn't say nothing. And so I hang up because that's normally what scam call is. And I ain't really got time to be talking to no scammer, no spam call. So I just hang up. Girl, why the number call me right back? Like a second later. And my heart dropped. It was in my stomach and I was like, so I answered it and I go, hello? And it was my husband on the other end. He said, Angel? I said, hey babe, what's up? What's wrong? I'm in like fight or flight mode. I'm like, what's going on? Whose number is this? Like, what's happening? And he was like, well, I think I was in a car accident. And I go, you think or you know? Like, what's going on? And as he's saying that, and as I'm asking him, do you think or you know, I'm getting up from the dining room table. You know, I didn't have no shoes on or nothing, so I'm headed straight to my room to grab my shoes. I go, you think or you know? And he was like, well, I think. They keep telling me I was, but I really don't remember nothing. And so the EMT got on the phone. And he explained to me, y'all, that it was a really bad accident on the highway. They had to shut the highway down. They were like, we think he should go to the hospital. Is that okay? Or something like that, they said. I was like, yes, take him to the hospital. Take him, yep, which one you going to? I'm on my way. I said, okay, like, it's, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? I'm so frazzled, so overwhelmed. And also, like, try not to get too emotional because we need to figure out what's happening first. You know what I'm saying? Coordinate which hospital, whatever. I immediately called his family, let them know what's happening, and we all meet at the hospital. I remember being so quiet that ride. Like, I just didn't know what to say. And also, I didn't want to get too... I didn't want to start crying. I didn't want to start crying. That's what it was. I'm going to say it. I didn't want to start crying. I'm a crier naturally, but I didn't want to start crying before knowing exactly what was what. Like, still at this point, I don't know anything. I don't know if he has any broken limbs. I don't know if there's blood. I don't know anything for real. We get there. He wasn't there yet. They hadn't arrived or whatever. And so we're waiting, pacing back and forth, in and out the doors. He finally gets there. Tell me why this man, they have him on a stretcher. They're taking him off the daggone ambulance, y'all. Tell me why my man gets off the ambulance. He's smiling. And he gives us a thumbs up. And I look at him and I go, really, babe? Really? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. Y'all, don't worry. I'm good. I'm all right. And I'm just like, bro, only him. Only him. They did regular hospital procedure. And that was kind of that. He was able to come home that night. I took care of him, you know, for the next however many days it was. And we were good. When I tell you, like, God is good, because he could have lost his life. And when you think about it, it's like, dang, he's a walking miracle. Like, we all are walking miracles if we really want to talk about it. But like, to see God perform the miraculous right before your eyes yet again, because he's done this before in a different way. But like, it's just, oh my gosh, for a long time we could not think about it. Even still now, we can't think about it or talk about it without getting like emotional. Like, we just well over emotions. And so that was a mess. It left us carless. The car was total. R.I.P. to Tisha. Tisha was total, y'all. And we didn't have a car for like a good month. We just got a car, I think 2 weeks ago now. This is our this is going on our 3rd week of having our new car, which God did another thing with that, because God just been coming through for us. Like, he really just been blessing us, and it's just been a crazy ride. So that was that. But hubby is good. He is doing great, and all in all, like, God is working behind the scenes and on our behalf, showing up and showing out, literally. Okay, so after we get over that, girl, I get diagnosed with vertigo. It was February 5th. It was that night. Like, I was trying to show my mom something on my phone, and I went to turn around and walk out of her room and almost ran into the wall. Like, there was nothing there. I just almost ran into the wall because I got dizzy. And I was like, whoa, what was that about? Now, I'm clumsy on a regular day, so we didn't really think it was a big deal or anything like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I walk out, and I'm walking in my room, and I just feel like I'm moving. Not obviously I was moving because I was walking, but what I mean is I felt like I was like spinning. It was such an intense dizzy sensation, and it was not fun. So the next day, which was February 6th, which was Pumpkin's birthday. If you don't know who Pumpkin is, that is my niece. That's my girl. So I'm folding clothes, and out of nowhere, I get dizzy again. And my head just felt so like spinny. I know that's not a word, but stick with me. I explained it to the doctor. Like, I felt like I was drunk, but I hadn't been drinking any alcohol. Like, that's how I felt. I text my husband. He was at work. So I text him and was like, I think I need to go to patient first, because I'm scared. I don't know what this is, why I'm getting dizzy out of nowhere. And I think I need to get checked out. So we go to patient first, and they basically tell me that they don't know what happened. They don't know what's going on. All my vitals and everything look good. It's probably just a virus. And they told me I was a bit dehydrated. And he told me to get some B12 vitamins. Cool. We do that. The next day, I drink water all day. I mean, like 10 cups of water. I think I made it to 9.5 cups of water all day. I had the liquid IV packs. My mom put me onto those. I didn't even know that was a thing. And I was feeling good, right? The following Monday, because the 6th was a Monday, so exactly 1 week later, I'm folding clothes again, and I get this dizzy sensation again, and my head just felt so like cloudy. Like, from the following Monday to now this Monday, I had been fine. Like, I hadn't been getting dizzy, none of that. Now I'm getting even more scared, and I'm like, yo, something is not right. So I scheduled a telehealth visit, and he basically said it sounds like BPPV. I forget what that stands for, but basically it's positional vertigo. Certain head positioning makes me dizzy and feel like I'm off balance. He recommended me to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. And girl, they did this thing called an Epley maneuver, which is just a series of head and body movements that try to get the crystal in your ear back in place. So with vertigo, there are these crystals we have in our ears. I forget the technical term. We have them in our ears, and sometimes they can get dislodged and, you know, come out of place. He said sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you move your head in a different position, you don't realize it, and it kind of just knocks the crystal out. The Epley maneuver helps to put that crystal back into place so that your body is back in equilibrium and you feel like you're back in balance. And it actually worked. It actually worked, and I'm so glad about it. Like, y'all don't even understand. I was not able to film videos or edit videos for a whole month, dang near a whole month, and it made me so like sad. It made me sad. On top of just not feeling well and not knowing why I don't feel well, that was making me sad, and it was just not a fun time for me at all. And then we didn't have a car, and we couldn't really get around like how we wanted to get around. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. But I'm so thankful and so glad to say that I have not gotten dizzy since my appointment. I have not gotten a headache since my appointment, which that's another thing I was experiencing, just a lot of headaches and migraines. And it was like a different type of head pain for me. I had never, well, I felt it before, but not that long of a stint before. I just really was just going through it, all right? I was just going through it. I mean, this Pre-Poo just doesn't miss. Like, stop playing. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. That is where I have been. Like, that's where I have been. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen like a few stories and stuff like that. And I really want to take the time to thank everyone on my Instagram. If you're watching my YouTube, which I hope you are, thank y'all for sending over your prayers, your well wishes, your positive energy. That really meant a lot to me as well. And yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, girl. I'm back. And I hope you miss me because I miss you. What's up? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments. I forgot what to say. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified each and every time you're gonna post a new video. That's all I have for y'all in this one. But I'll catch y'all on Tuesday for another video. Talk to you later. Bye.